Good morning, and welcome to a devotion where this Christian encourages some Christians. Psalms 26, verse 1 through 8 and verse 12. A Psalm of David. Vindicate me, O Lord, for I have walked in my integrity. I have also trusted in the Lord. I shall not slip. Examine me, O Lord, and prove me. Try my mind and my heart. For your loving kindness is before my eyes, and I have walked in your truth. I have not sat with idolatrous mortals, nor will I go in with dissemblers. I have hated the assembly of evildoers, and will not sit with the wicked. I will wash my hands in innocence. So I will go about your altar, O Lord, that I may proclaim with the voice of thanksgiving, and tell of all your wondrous works. Lord, I have loved the habitation of your house, and the place where your glory dwells. My foot stands in an even place. In the congregations, I will bless the Lord. Our lives are a rat race. Too often, too busy to seek God as we should. Many times we only seek Him when we really need something. But so often, even that time is becoming more tolerant without God. David only survived life because he frequented the altar of the Lord and he loved the sanctuary of the Lord. Number one, David was confident in his ability to live faithful for God. He was confident in his relationship to God only because he was constantly aware of the love of God. He knew that God would not stop loving him no matter what. He did not go around beating himself up over failures, but did not allow it to continue either. He knew that God's love would not fail him even when he was weak in an area. Number two, David sought God's Word and God's truth. He did not just write it and read it. He walked in it. We must walk in the Word. Allow its truth to be ours. Stop questioning its relevance for you. It will always be the most relevant thing in your life. Read it and walk in it. Number three, David did not allow those that put other things before God to influence him. He put no stock in their opinion, their entertainment, their talk, their lies, nor their divisive, hypocritical ways. He even despised their groups and gatherings. We do not need to seek the approval of such wicked people around us either that do not know the Lord. Pray for them, yes. Witness to them, okay. Love their soul, that's right. But do not seek for their approval. Seek godly people, Christian friendships, and worship with them. Number four, David visited the altar of the Lord frequently. He knew there was keeping power in God's presence. That no matter what came at him, the praises that would come out of his mouth toward God at that altar would be a reminder of all the wondrous works God had done for him and that God was going to do for him. David came to the altar with thanksgiving and anticipation that God would be able to sustain him again. Number five, David loved the house or the sanctuary of the Lord. He took full advantage of opportunities to be in God's presence. And he loved God's habitation. In other words, God was with him all the time. He knew that. And those special visitations of the Lord's presence as well, when he could feel God's glory and presence. Those are always special times when we can feel the presence of the Lord around us and in us. Like at an altar or a special worship service time. Very few of us have altars in our own homes. We complain that kids can't pray at school and that no 10 commandments can hang in our courts. But are there altars in our homes? Are the commandments posted in every child's bedroom in your home? We used to sing, "If I could hear my mother pray again." Today, many kids have never heard an earnest prayer prayed out loud by their mother or father. It is more than at school or on the wall of a public building we should worry about. Are they engraved in our hearts? Learn from the Psalmist David. Slow down and remember God's love. Remember God's truth. Remember God's people. Remember God's altar, where He can still do miracles, by the way. And lastly, remember God's house. Thank you for coming to this morning devotion. Seek the Lord with all of your heart. I just can't be silent. We've got to let the Word out. Thank you.